இரண்டாம் நாள் கருத்தரங்கிற்கு அனைவரையும் உங்களை வருக வருக என வரவேற்கின்றோம். நிமிர்ந்த நன்னடை, நேர்கொண்ட பார்வை, நிலத்தில் யாருக்கும் அஞ்சாத நெஞ்சமுடையவர் என பாரதியின் கனவு பெண்ணாக விளங்குபவர். மேலும் சிறந்த கல்வியாளர், பண்பாளராக விளங்கும் எம் கல்லூரியின் உதவி பேராசிரியர், ஆங்கிலத்துறை பேராசிரியர் ரீட்டா ராணி மண்டல் அம்மையார் அவர்களை வரவேற்புரை வழங்க வருமாறு அன்போடு அழைக்கின்றோம்.
I'll go there. Respected principal, academicians, educationists, research scholar from the different institution. We are on the second day of the two-day seminar on artificial intelligence in education, organized by the Internal Quality Assurance Cell of Lady Wellington Institute of Advanced Studies in Education, which is partially funded by Tansky. I am here to introduce the speaker of this session on AI in assessment, Dr. K. Tyagu, Assistant Professor at the Department of Education, Central University of Kerala, Kasaragod. Welcome, sir. I consider him as my tech guru. Whatever little technology I know, I have learned during the COVID, sitting at home, attending online sessions, and from his YouTube channel. Our speaker, Dr. K. Tyagu, sir, is known for his work in education and technology. He is known for his motivational attitude towards education. His contribution for the improvement of education is enormous. He is not only interested in technology, he also shows a lot of interest in the welfare of the students. Many NEET aspirants have attended his quiz series and cleared NEET. There are several people who are making a great difference in the field of education, and you can find him as one of the prominent ones. Sir holds a degree in MSc Maths, MPhil Maths, MBEd, MPhil Education, PhD Education, and MSc Psychology. He has 16 years of teaching experience in various organizations. Before joining the Central University of Kerala, he worked in the Central University of Tamil Nadu, Tiruvallur. He is also an expert in SPSS and AMOS. His passion for teaching and research is evident through his record of publications. Sir has published more than 85 articles in national and international journals. His academic excellence extends beyond publication. He is a lifelong learner. He has attended more than 40 massive open online courses in Swayam, Udemy, and Coursera. Sir has presented papers in 125 international and national conferences. Sir has worked as a resource person in workshops, more than 500 workshops. Sir has written books in the area of ICT in education. He has also developed 7 modules and 2 for NRC APRIT. With such an impressive academic background and expertise, he continues to inspire and motivate countless scholars in the field of education. Today, Dr. Tyagu will be sharing his insights on how we can use AI in assessment. Thank you for accepting our invitation and share your expertise with the teaching fraternity, sir. The session is yours, sir.
Thank you so much. I hope my voice is audible.
Sir, your voice is audible, sir.
Fine, thank you. It's clear for you?
Yes, sir. We have given the YouTube connection, so it's audible to the participants, sir. It's audible.
Fine, thank you. Okay, so kindly share my share screen option also. So kindly broadcast my share screen also. I already shared the screen. I request the admin kindly share my share screen also.
Yeah, mic வாங்குங்க.
Hello, admin. So kindly add me my share screen option also in this broadcasting because only the two viewers there, only my views as well the Lady Wellington. Kindly add my broadcast, my share screen also into the broadcast. So please, I request the admin to be add my share screen also through in this broadcasting. Otherwise, my screens won't be visible to the participants. Please. Madam, there is a views called share screen. Okay, that I already done it. Kindly broadcasting that screen also. My share screen is not visible in the StreamYard. Yeah, now it's fine. Yes, fine. Thank you. So hope my voice is audible to all of you. And I request the admin kindly text in the private chat. Everything's fine. Kindly type in the private chat. Fine. Okay. So just I'm going to type like this. Kindly check it. In your end, I want to get a confirmations. Whether my voice is clear to all of you. The admin kindly text in the private chat of the StreamYard. Yes, I'm just going to be share my views related to the artificial intelligence in education assessment. Hope my voice is audible to all of you. Anyone can respond in the private chat, particularly the Muthulakshmi madam or in the case of IAC. So kindly give your things in the. Otherwise, kindly share your YouTube link also to me. I will cross check because I cannot know who's opposite end. That's the issue for me. Okay. Yeah. So the topic which is assigned for me is artificial intelligence in education assessment. In the case of artificial intelligence in assessment, today I'm focusing only how we can use this kind of AI tools for the assessment purpose. And hope so you're already familiar with a lot of chat GPT as well as the bot. These are things called AI chat bot. Even these things we can use it for our teaching, learning, even for the assessment also. So I'm going to emphasize some of the advanced features in what we can use it, even this kind of chatbot over assessment practice. Yes, this may agenda my presentations. I can start with a small means in what way the assessment strategy which you are following into our education system. After that, I move to the meaning of AI and how we can use the AI tools for the assessment. And I'm going to do some demonstration. And finally, I can conclude my remarks. I request admin once again, kindly join the IAC or the Muthrakshi madam in the screen. Okay. So then only I can ensure whether my voice is audible because I cannot know what is you are getting or not, whether I'm voices you are getting or not. If someone's are joining in the stream here, I can able to confirm with them, please. Yeah. Because now no one is there except me. Yes, now just I'm going to start with the small memes. In the case of memes, this wider audience, and content very systematic manner. So that is the kind of what is it, this kind of advanced features. Hope my voice is able to all of you. Yes. Yes, now I'm just moving to the what happens in an exam. See, this is a memes I found from the premium test websites only. Kindly look onto this tic tac mind block because in the case of examination hall, the students how they feel it. So they feel this pen stop because we cannot be able to write a examination. We don't have a thinking ability that says maybe stop. I pop up and full shock and job drop and time up, and finally we may feel that we don't know that. So like this, we may feel while writing the examinations. So why I'm highlighting this, because when you're thinking about examination systems or assessment system which you're following currently, um, we have some kind of different opinions. Some people have the positive, some people have negative, some people have the moderate. But generally, the people like us, we are very much bothering about the examination systems, and we are not at all ready to write an examination also. So that is the reason I'm just showing some of the means for you how the examination systems feel by the peoples like you. And generally, the people like you may feel that you maybe hate the exam. But the problem with this, the exams may lose you. That is the reason after 12th also we have a lot of examination like NEET examinations and JEE examination. Now for the ITEP program also there is a separate entrance examination. Then common entrances for the UG program, common entrance for PG. So like this, lot of examinations we are crossing into our daily life. And generally the people feel that the examinations look like a suffer. That's the reason they put it, I'm suffering from exam. Normally we are suffering from fever and suffering from headache only, but nowadays the people feel that they are suffering from exams too. So it's create that kind of impact to them. And general cases, what happened while writing the examination, unknowingly or knowingly we may write the terms etc, because we could not know what we can write it the next level, then immediately we may put it that etc things and all. So what is the meaning of etc. according to us or according to the people like you? End of the thinking capability, right? Because we cannot think much. That is the reason we are putting etc. Right? And some cases, the evaluator also may feel the way we are writing the examinations. Particularly, I'm talking about teachers community. So generally, he knows that in the case of mathematics, very dry subjects, and generally in the case of our proving the left hand side to right hand side is very difficult. It may be left hand side 1 kilometer distance of equation, right hand side half kilometer. We have to prove that 1 kilometer equation is equal to half kilometer. So like this, we have to prove it. But now we can see one person solved like this. He made this left hand side into 0, equal to 0. Then he multiplied right hand side also with 0. And finally, he proved that 0 equal to 0. Therefore, it's called left hand side equal to right hand side. So like this, he proved, okay. But see, sometimes that teachers are more brilliant than the students. How they responding? They wrote 10 out of 10 into 0 equal to 0, because he could not be make the people to be feel. That is the reason he put 10 out of 10, but finally he multiplied into 0 and it leads to 0 only. And see, the way we are facing some kind of competitive examinations, because most of competitive examinations look like a multiple choice questions only. But in the case of multiple choice questions, um, in the case of multiple choice question, the people may confuse it because most of the options look like is similar. Therefore, for identifying what may be correct response is very difficulty nowadays, because that much of um, what is that competence we need to be face here multiple choice examinations. And see the way the people are now writing the exam to stop this cheating the exams like copying and all. Particularly some of these country they're doing like this. They put the paper in the both the sides look like Gudarik Kadivalam, we are doing, the similar way the people are keeping as a paper and they started to write the examination. But when you look onto the artificial intelligence, it may be helping to stop this kind of cheating process through the proctoring examination. Even during my presentation, I'm talking about what is called proctoring examinations and all. And see the next one. Still, I have recollect my past experiences. This case of school life. Okay, so particularly when the teachers are conducting some examinations, the people like us we are using as a rubber as one of the copying devices. What we do, just we are what is that touching or put some kind of oil in our rubber with the use of the head, and after this we may keep this rubber into the textbook. So what happened then immediately, particularly for writing some kind of difficult um, some difficulty, what is the sentence might be there, or some kind of sentence, difficult words might be there. For this we may take a print like this, and even we can take like this, and we can use this rubber as a writing the examination, so that you knows how we wrote. So and just recollect your school days and all. And generally the students may be cheating the examination like this, like pausing a bits and all. This is you might have the experience also. But when the people like to share this the print or the cheating things to the others, they feel that look like this. Okay, it's like a big task only because with the presence of sharing a big paper is not that much easy. But even though they've done it, but now in the case of the artificial intelligence system is not at all possible because the artificial intelligence system is monitoring, is tracking the each and every moments of the individual students. Therefore, the students cannot do this kind of malpractice during the examination because the artificial intelligence going to stop this kind of malpractice. And see this another example. My attitude in exams. They give me the questions. I don't know. I give the answers. They don't know. Okay. My attitudes in exams. This is general attitudes in the case of exams. So what the attitudes? They give the questions, but I don't know. But when I write the answers and after submitting this answer script to the teachers, they don't know what I wrote it. Okay, like this kind of like some kind of things might be there. Even I may always telling students, sorry, I have the chances to discuss the how they facing the examinations, general examinations. When I go for some kind of colloquial discussion, they may tell this kind of things to me. So what they told to me in the sense, sir, 1 month before the examination, we are referring a foreign author books. So please kindly understood what I'm saying now. The students told me, sir, 1 month before the examination, we may use the foreign author books. We are going to library and we are referring it. And 1 week before the examinations, we are referring only the Indian author books because that will be more comfortable for you to be read. And they told once again, sir, 1 day before the examination, we may refer what we have in the hand, what we have in the hand, that only we may be referred. And the day on the examination, please kind of the day on the examination, we became an author of this exam. So we become an author means they are writing their own story, they're writing their own ideology into the examinations. Therefore, the biggest challenge is teachers' fraternity to evaluate their own story, the student's story. So these are the issues are there because normally in the current traditional mode, the teacher had to evaluate. But when you go to the artificial intelligence, the paper might be evaluated by the machines. Like even the software may be evaluated or some kind of robot might be evaluated. This is called as a attitudes. And 80% of the examination is based on one lecture that you missed and one topic that you didn't prepare. Generally, it happens because sometimes you may not be attend one class. Most of the questions may come that area. Similarly, you may not be prepared for that particular area, but the questions may come to that area only. So therefore, when you're going for examination, this kind of issues may be face it. And this might be act for all of us, even it may be act for me also. There may be question, name the nations we all hate. So normally we won't hate any of the country, any of the nations, but only one nations. In the case of us, we won't be what is it like? That is nothing but our examination because the examinations, the terms having the nations. That is the reason the people like us, we don't like this examination as a nations to like. And sometimes we may feel that the examination, the teacher may be tell that the exam might be very easy, but the question paper is create a lot of confusions and even the options are made confusion. See this here. There is a question, orange is a fruit or a color. Then what kind of answer we may get? That's the reason I told. When you go for multiple choice questions, we may always confusing which may be correct response. So it really big difficulty. Those who are writing net examination you might know because nowadays even the four responses, it creates a lot of confusions. This look like it's similar. Like now, just I'm making to create attentions. I use some kind of means for you. Hope still and my voice is clear. That's the reason I request the admin, please, admin kindly join with Steward with your account and kindly broadcast you because I don't know what whether you are getting or not my voice. Please, at least one person to give the company for me. That would be better for me. Yeah. Now the AA. Just I'm going to start my definitions of AA or the meanings of AA. When you're thinking about the term AI, it is called artificial intelligence. Therefore, there may be intelligence system to the machines or the robot or the software which are using. They have some kind of thinking capability. So, like some kind of understanding capability. From this, it may give the response. Even chatbot, like we are using the Google bot, or in the case of Chat GPT, when you're asking the any questions, the Chat GPT or bot is giving the response, right? The similar how it responds, because that particular chat GPT or bot having some kind of intelligence system to think, and based on your queries or based on our prompting, it responding. Therefore, that particular chat GPT or the bot having the intelligence systems. How the intelligence systems to be generated means it is not naturally generated. For example, I am thinking, I'm able to understand the question which you are going to raise to me. Everything I can able to understand because I have the cognitive skills. I can be able to recognize the question which you ask, and finally I can respond properly. So everything, my cognitive skills working based on say I can respond and reacting. The similar manner, one thing you must know, because I am gaining the knowledge through the natural settings, through the learning, through the personal experience, through the chatting with others, I may learn. Therefore, my intelligence system developed naturally. Hope you understood, right? Therefore, the human intelligence normally is called natural intelligence, because we are generating or we are gaining a knowledge system in a natural way. But in the case of machines look like a robot or a chatbot like bot or a chat GPT, how they get the intelligence system means it is not getting the systems by naturally. Instead of that, the coders, the developers, they putting some kind of artificial coding or artificial algorithm. Through the algorithm or the coding, the machines are thinking. That is in the chat GPT. Whenever you're asking the questions, it may be responding. Why? Because there may be algorithm. It is working the back end to understand the question. Based on the questions, the machines can give the response, because the machines having intelligent systems, but the machines not generated naturally. Instead of that, the people like us, we are artificially import a knowledge system. That's the reason I'm using this. Artificially, the people like us, we are importing the knowledge system to the machines. Therefore, it is called artificial intelligence. Hope you understood what is called artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence means if the machines having a intelligent systems look like a human, then it is called as an artificial intelligence. Just I'm going to give you small definitions also in this. Artificial intelligence is the ability to computer program to learn and think. See, I'm using the term to learn and think. So therefore, hereafter, the computer program or the machine able to learn, and it may be able to think. Normally, the learning thinking capability only for meant for human being, but now the machines are doing, the robots doing, even the chat GPT is doing, Bard is doing, similar kind of tools are doing this. And artificial intelligence is a branch of computer science that we know that deals with the simulation of intelligence bigger. That's the reason I'm telling. So if the computer having the intelligence behavior, then it is called artificial intelligence, right? Otherwise, the artificial intelligence is capability of machine to imitate intelligence. See here, the term imitate the intelligence of human behavior. So suppose the machines are a robot. Why the robot is an AI? Because the robot may speak like a human being. The robot may walk like a human being. The robot may dance look like a human being. The robot may solve this problem look like a human being. So therefore, I'm just comparing if the machines do the work look like a human being, or if the machines think like a human being, then it is called as an artificial intelligence. Hope you understood the meaning of AI. Just I'm giving you another very simple definition, then you can understand. AI means here I'm using the term system. The system represents machines or a software, anything it might be coming. It may be machines, or it may be a software, or it may be a program, or it may be a robots. Okay, so I'm using the different terminology in this, but I'm using the common term system. So if the system think, see the key term is thinking like a humans. Similarly, the systems that act like humans, therefore it is called AI. Therefore, if the machines think like a human being, or if machines act like a human being, then it is called as an artificial intelligence. Hope you understood the exact meaning of artificial intelligence. So, what is called AI and all? Okay. So, artificial intelligence represent if the machines think like a human being or machines act like a human being, then it's called AI. Yes, fine. So now just I move to the directly move to the assessments things. What is called AI in assessment? So artificial intelligence, because you might be learn yesterday some of the AI system, artificial intelligence systems. Hope you are getting some kind of input what is exactly AI and not. But I'm going to focusing only how the AI going to access the students' progress. For this, I'm just going to small demo. After I'm going to do a some kind of explanation because I have a lot of materials which I to like to share to you. But I'm going to start a small demo because for sitting continuously here, it may be a very difficult challenge for you. Just you can see this. I hope you are getting my Google interface. In this Google interface, I already compared a lot of AI tools. I'm just going to highlight some of the demo for you. The first one, cube draw. Now this here tool is good for the this also assessment. It is meant for the children's assessment. For example, there is a small kids, there is a primary level, there is a kids for you. You want to access whether students are drawing correctly. For this assessment, we can use this tool called Cube Draw with google.com. Please kindly note this is a tool. It is an AI experiment is done by the Google. If you want, suppose if you are using a mobile phone, if you want to parallelly check with this, kindly type cubedraw dot with google dot with google.com, then you can get into this. Okay, so it is audible. Okay, fine. So there is a chat. I got it from here. Suppose you want to get 1 minute. Yeah. Yes, just I'm going to share this link in the chat box. Those who like to connect with this, I'm just sharing this link also in the chat box. Um, okay, it will be fine. And just to give it the another way, okay, no issue. Okay, so anyone kindly share the link in the participants of the online, those who are connecting with this Google, what is that, YouTube. So the link which I highlighting, kindly copy and share it to the your end. That will be good for the other participants. Yes. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just to do the demo for this. This is a tool. It is help to teach is adding your drawing to the largest doodling text shared publicly to help with machine learning research. This because the machine learning is one of the types of AI systems. This tool is might good for the primary level students. For example, the machines may tell to be draw something. When the children started to draw, the machine understand what you draw. This is called assessment because the machines recognize what you're drawing based on the things which you draw. The machines appreciating whether you done correctly or not. For example, I'm just going to let's draw, and machines told to draw a sink. So I like to draw a sink now. I'm going to the got it. I'm just drawing a sink. Okay, so I'm just giving you. So see here, it's fine. It's look like a mug. Okay, it's look like a mug. I'm just started to draw, but it's not a sink. Okay, it asking to draw a sink only. I'm just after 12. 12 o'clock sign. Okay. So just it's asking to draw a cannon. 1 minute, just I can. So here I just put it cannon. Okay. Suppose it's asking to draw a cannon. I'm just drawing this like this, but it recognizes what I'm drawing. I'm drawing wrongly only. I'm started to drawing wrongly, but even though it's showing like this. Uh, okay. So yes. So here it's asking to the beer. So I just started a very big beer, but it's not recognized because I'm drawing it wrongly. Okay, just so for each movements of your hand movement, it recognizing what you are drawing from here. Okay, so suppose now you can see the timing. So I've drawn the 3 times this wrong diagram only. Okay, so now it's asking to garden house. So I'm just doing the garden look like this. So it's a rain. Okay, something is recognizing, but I'm not drawing an exact drawing. Okay, still the machines understand what I'm drawing here. Okay, thank you, Lady Willington, to be the people to share this link in this. So still the machines drawing. It's not a garden house. Okay, so now it's asking to draw a sword. I'm just trying to draw a sword like this, like so, and just started to draw a sword like this. Okay, You see whether the okay, it's a screwdriver. It looks like a recognition in a wrong way. Okay, because the image which is given by the machines is wrong. I mean, it's very difficult for me. Yeah, now it's asking to draw a carrot. At least I can success for this. We can try this. Oh yeah, now the machine recognizes a carrot. Now I got this score. Now you can see finally I got here the entire output. So entire things there is a six drawing. Out of six drawing, only one is right. See here, all the five attempts are wrong. Only one is correct because the machine recognizing the things which I'm drawing now. I'm just going to the play again. I'm going to do once again the flamingos. I'm just drawing a wrong flamingos. You can just do it wrong. It understood that I'm doing something, but it's not like a flamingos. Then it takes the timing. So for each drawing, it takes nearly 15 seconds, I think. So it takes 15 seconds. So what are the things I'm doing? The machine is recognizing what is the I draw, and based on this, it gives the response also down. So now this is very simple. I'm just it's asking to draw a triangle. Now you can see what I'm going to do. I'm just started to triangle. Now, okay, I know it is triangle. I got this. Then it's to rake. Okay, draw a rake. I'm going to draw a small raw look like a rectangle, but it's trying a triangle. But the answer is not correct because it asking to draw a rake. I'm doing something, but the machine is not recognizing because once you complete the rack only, the things may be corrected. Otherwise, it may be showing is a wrong. So this is the way the machines are assess your things. Suppose the machine is asking to draw a elephant. I just draw a elephant like this. Okay, so kindly bear with. Oh, now somewhat is made this in elephant. Okay, now it's asking to watermelon and just started a watermelon. So it's not recognized as watermelon. Okay, it is also wrong. So watermelon, I had to draw in a somewhat good manner. That is, it is not recognized properly. Like this, the machines now you can see now the machines evaluating by themselves. Okay, now it's asking to draw a passport. I'm just drawing a passport. Now I started to write a passport is asking. So out of these six diagrams, I got the three. Okay, figure out the three. Yeah, I got one. Three marks. I got it. Like this, the missions now started to evaluation. Hope you understood how it is working. So now the missions, instead of evaluating by this kind of diagram from the teacher's side, now the evaluations going to done by the missions. So this is one example how the mission is going to help to the teachers community or the students community. And one more thing, suppose you are submitting this kind of diagram to the teachers, it takes much time to be evaluated. They may give you a, after 1 week or 10 days only the report. But now the people sir might give you a what is this but this kind of AI system is giving a response in a second itself. After 15 seconds you may get whether you done it correct or not. So this is a way the AI going to be helping in the future. It's called AI tool. And just moving to the other tool as part of the AI assessment, I request the organizer kindly share this link also into the YouTube channel. The tool name is called Cementris. This is also another Google product. That link is called research.google.com/cementries. Okay. If possible, the admin kindly share this link into the YouTube channel. Here, this tool is good for the language teachers, particularly, or if you want to strengthen your language proficiency, you can use this kind of AI tools. Now you can see this tool Semantics is also developed by the same AI at Google, because the Google started a lot of initiative. Google AI started a lot of initiative in this. One of the initiatives, this kind of AI-based experiments. And for this tool, you can just read it. It is a word association games powered by machine learning. Word association games powered by machine learning. Therefore, I already mentioned that the machine learning is one of the types of AI. Here we are going to explore how it is going to work. And this is things, as already mentioned, that it is for the word association game to strengthen your language proficiency. Here, there's two kinds of games. It's like a game. Normally, we may tell this gamification. No? It's one type of gamification also, but it's aligned with the AI tools, artificial intelligence. Now, what I'm going to do here, there is a two kinds of game: arcade games and blocks game. And just to started with arcade game. What is the advantage of use the arcade game? Madam, the tool name is called research.google.com/cemeteries. Okay, so Lady Willington, kindly look onto this IAC. one more cemeteries also. The tool name is called cemeteries. In this, when they go to the play arcade, they have sets of vocabularies. See here, I have set of vocabularies. In the set of vocabularies, there is a term, love is a yellow color. So what I'm going to do as a learner, I have to type some kind of connective word related to the love and just type enter. So now the missus finding that the affection is a word is someone is related to the love. If it related, then automatically I may get those points. Please kindly note, we have it's like a word association test. Word association. The missus may giving a one yellow color word. From the words, from the yellow color words based associate words, we have to type in down. That we have to do. Finally, the missions can understood whether the word which you type it is be some related to the terms which the missions given. Now I got the terms doctor. I'm just typing here terms. Doctor means patient. So and just connected with these terms patients. Okay, patient. Okay, patient. So yeah, now I got the score. Drums. I'm giving this response music. Drums means music. So whether it's selecting, yeah, I got the score. Family, father, and just typing like this. Like we can learn this some kind of association words without any teacher's presence. Camera, photo. So I got the score. I got this like bonus point. And turtle, for example, turtle, I'm just put the C. Okay, whether it will be connected. Yeah, I got this. Then motorcycle, I put travel. Yeah, so for the travel, motorcycle is not recognized well. Just I'm going with this travel, then tourist. Just we can check with this tourist. Yeah, tourist also is not selecting properly. Okay, so any other words, if you want, you can help me. The motorcycle movement. Just put movement. Still, it's not recognizing. Sometimes I think I reached the timing limit. That is the reason it's not recognizing. Okay, sorry, I reached the time. Right, so now the game over because I already crossed the time. The game over. I got the 350 score. Okay, I got the 350. If you want to go to the play again, I can go to the play again. So here the missions recognizing the associate words which you given from our words is correct or wrong. So the television, I'm just giving this television means movie and just putting as a movie, whether yeah, it recognizing. So the sun means hot. Yeah, that also I got this point. Forest, tree, and putting some kind of associate word, tree. Now it's asking the weather. I'm just typing the wrong one, like a round. Okay, whether I'm there is no connection with round, we can check whether the round is recognized. See here, the round is not selected because if you type wrong associate words, it won't be recognized. Weather, climate, I'm putting as a climate. Now we can see this. Now the climate's taking this consideration. Newspaper, then I put if you type news, no, it won't recognize because already in the newspaper the news word is there. That is it won't be recognized. I can go with teacher, then student. I'm putting some kind of a connector word. Teacher, blackboard or student. Frozen, happy. Just I'm typing wrongly as in happy. We see whether it will recognize. No, it's not recognized. Then I can put cool. I can type as a cool. Then yeah, it's also not recognized. So like this, whenever you give the correct word only, the associate word only, the missions may be taking into consideration. Otherwise, the missions evaluate by themselves whether you are giving the correct response or not. Hope you understood how the missions working. This is a good tool for internal assessment. For example, you want to do assessment from your end, like normally we may call no, like a personal assessment. I can do the assessment by myself. I want to check my capabilities of the vocabulary because you can use this. And I moved to the another version of the game that is called blocks mode. This is somewhat different from the arcade mode. The arcade mode, it gives the missions giving some kind of yellow word. From the yellow word base, we have to give some kind of associate. But in the blocks, it's not like this. It is somewhat different. We have the different blocks. The missions give the different blocks. What happened? We have to give some kind of words. Now the mission can understand what is the word related to this. For example, I'm just typing the terms football. I'm putting as a game, right? Now see here, when I type the game, when I put the enter, now the missions recognizing what is the word somewhat related to this. Okay. and just putting otherwise school bag. I'm putting as a bag. So the words related to the bag. So let's see if the AIs understand which blocks you are talking about. It takes time based on the internet speed. Yeah, now you can see it's taking us here bag, shoe, bag, shoes, recognizing. I guess so. Well, fine. So now the next blocks I may get it. The blocks removed from this. Right. Hospital, I am putting like a doctor and just put a doctor some terms here. Doctor. And automatically the machine recognizing the doctor where is related to. It's related to the hospital. Now this hospital is selected, the hospital may move. So the cat, I put the milk now. We can check whether the milk is a word where is related. Yeah, the milk is a word related to the cat. So automatically the machine's finding where is it, then I'm putting as a music. Now we can see the music is a word which is connected from this block. So the music is a word is related to the guitar. Yeah. So now it's selected and it may be moves. Okay. So guitar. So like this, it may be connecting with this. Now the guitar is moved. Okay. Now suppose color, I'm putting as a red. Okay. We can see the red where it's going. Ah, red is a color. So even the love also we are using the red color. That's why it's moving this. So like this, the machines recognizing what you type here, and based on the vocabulary, the machines find out the connected vocabulary, associated vocabulary. Then finally it will remove. So it may be removed or selected from this. Hope you understood. Hope you understood. This tool is very much attractive tool in the case of assessment. Particularly is good for the because when you're thinking about the assessment, different assessments are there. Like we can go with the peer assessment, we can go the personal assessment, we can go to the that's normally we have the different like we may use this called internal evaluation, external evaluation, or internal assessment, external assessment, like the different assessment we are using it, right? So you have to find this tool when we can use it. That is our ability. When we can suggest this tool to our learners, that we have to be finding. So hope you understood how this tool is working. This is called Semantrics. This is one of the good tool, particularly for the language capability. So if you want to enrich your language capabilities, you can use this kind of things. Yes, now I'm moving to the very unique tool. It might be very good for the children's community. Suppose you are handling a small kids in your home uh, for giving a training to them to identify the objects. Sorry, to identify the objects. To identify the objects, normally we are giving some kind of training to these children, right? Now based on the home devices, you can tell one word, one objects, the children maybe find this objects. We are appreciating that. Similar way, now the mission is going to be find out what the objects you are going to identify. Now we can see this is a tool. It's also developed by the Google. uh, Oh, sorry, Muthukumar. And just I skipped this. You can try with your end. It may be working. So there is a participants given a response from Muthukumar. Um, you can look. You can check with this directly with this tool. Directly with this tool. And this tool is called Emoji Scavenger Hand dot with Google.com. Please, I request the organizer kindly copy the share this link in the YouTube. This tool is also developed by the Google experiment, like Google AI experiment. And here, what is the advantages? Here, once you started this, automatically your camera may detect. Please kind of note, it is like a camera may detected. This look like a magic man. So the magic man told to be show a keyboard, you have to show the keyboard. Now the machine may recognize is a keyboard or not. Okay. Um, then like this maybe suppose it asking to show the mouse, it asking to show the mobile. When you show this mobile in the camera, it may be recognized correct or not. For example, I'm just started to let's play. Now my camera is detected. Kindly check my camera is going to be detected now. This is three to show, it asking to show a TV and just showing the TV. Now you can see just I'm changing this, the TV is found. So find TV, I got this code. Okay. So it seems that the machine is recognizing correctly the TV. I'm going to the next emoji. The next emoji, find a keyboard. It asking to find a keyboard. It is asking to find a keyboard and just showing the keyboard and just showing the keyboard. Now you can see the machine recognizes a keyboard. Okay. So this is the way the machine is working. So now the camera is detected. What are things you are showing to the camera? The machines understand what you are showing. Like the machines having the capability to understand the image which is showing to the image. Particularly, is good for the children to identify the object. Now I'm going to the another example. So it's showing some images. So now I have to show the tiffin box. Okay, there is some kind of food item, but I don't have any food item. Sorry, I don't have any food item. That's the reason I'm not able to show you. We can skip this. It is wrong. Okay. So out of three items, I found the two items. So like this is maybe working. Similarly, I'm just going to once again. I'm going to play again. Now the countdown start. Find a shirt. I can show the shirts. We had to show the exact shirt just so we can show like this. What we wear, it won't be direct. Sorry, I don't have any shirt. Hope you understood that because we need to show a shirt, not the wearing shirt, only the unwear shirt. Just so we can show it. Then we will misorganize. So now I can type the next one. I can. It will ask me to show a mouse. This is not a mouse. Is not detecting. Now you can see the missiles founded. The missiles founded my mouse. Then now it gives the scores for me, right? So now this sum pay represent a success, right? So this is a way we have to motivate the children whether they identify the correct outputs. Now the next one, find a pant. Sorry, I have to show a pant. Okay, so I'm sitting in the room. Sorry, department. That's the reason I'm not able to show this pant. So there's a countdown also. So if you want quite, you can quite it. Okay. So this is the way the missions are identified what the object you're showing. I hope you understood. This is also another assessment, particularly the children's, those who are in the children's the home. You want to check whether they're identifying the objects correctly. Let them can use directly. Let them click the emoji scavenger. This tool suggesting one objects from the home. We have to immediately we have to take and show near to the camera. It may be detecting what you're showing. Once you show correctly, it gives the thumb like good symbol. Otherwise, it gives the down symbol. So this is a way the missions evaluating the progress of the learners. Hope you understood how it's working. How do you feel about this tool? Hope you understood how it's working. So this is a very good tool. This is also part of the assessment. So identify whether students are identifying the correct objects, right? And I'm just moving to another tool as part of the assessment. The tool name is called Sound Canvas. Okay, this is a tool Sound Canvas. What is the advantage about using the Sound Canvas? Actually, this is like a drawing tool only, but I am going to explain one of the important examination system. It's called proctoring examination. Proctoring examination means the mission is going to do the evaluation. What is that? Invigilated duty. For example, generally in the case of when you conduct an examinations to the students, the teachers might be stand for the examiners, like invigilator. They can monitor whether students are writing genuinely. It's like this. We are measuring whether students are the things. Sir, sir, Animal 4D, Muthukumar, Animal 4D, it is an AR, it is not AI. Animal 4D app, it is an AR application, augmented reality, it is not AI. Okay, so this session is purely based on artificial intelligence. So hope you understood. Okay, so the tool name is called credibility dot with google.com. Thank you, Lady Wellington College, to share this link there. And here, in the case of Sound Canvas, as I already mentioned, that this tools may be drawing tool, but here I'm going to tell how the proctor examination is going to happen in the future. So, what is my proctor examinations? Instead of doing the invigilator duty from the teacher side, now the mission is going to act as the invigilator. It seems that mission is tracking the each and every moment of the body of the students, and finally give the summary report whether students are writing the exam by himself or looking on the board he wrote. Like this, everything the mission is tracking, like a camera may be tracking, and finally is give the report to the teachers. Just I'm going to the demo for this. Generally, this tool is a drawing tool, but I'm just explaining with this tool how the proctoring examination is going to happen in the future. I'm going to start playing. Once you go to the start playing, this is like a normal Canva. We can draw this. There is a one more options in the case called body. So I'm just to enable the body. Once it done a body enabling, now you can see my cameras detected in this interface. Now the camera is detected. You can see me here. I hope you are seeing this. I didn't touch the mouse. Wherever I am moving, where the mouse is moving. Right? Well, when the examination started, examination, I have a textbook. I'm keeping the textbook down. I'm just watching it. You can see my eyes the right side. Suppose I'm keeping this in the left side. Now you can see my eye view is the left side. So this is the way the machine is tracking where I'm seeing what I'm doing it. I'm not doing anything, but based on the movement, the machines are say just I'm started to move like this. Based on the movement, the machine started to track my movements. Based on the tracking, you are getting these lines and all, right? So in future, if you like to conduct, yeah. So in future, if you like to conduct any kind of online assessment, just I'm going to stop this one. Yeah. So why I'm highlighting this tool, the sound canvas. Once again, I'm typing sound canvas. Okay. What is the purpose of this sound canvas tool? To conduct an online examination without the presence of the teachers. Now the mission is going to be control the invigilator duty. Like the mission is tracking the each and every moments of the students, right? So that I already mentioned that if you click the start playing, if you go to the options called body, you can understood. Okay, even you may get the music. If you want to stop the music, you can stop this music. Once you started, your camera may detect it. Wherever you are moving, the camera may tracking your movements, right? So this is called proctoring examination. Here, instead of a teacher, the missus doing a invigilator duty. Why it is called artificial intelligence means because in the general cases the teacher only doing the invigilator duty, but now the camera doing the invigilator duty. Therefore, now the missus doing the same kind of work which is done by the teachers, the same work done by the missus. Therefore, it is called artificial intelligence. Hereafter, even if you go with any kind of MOOCs courses, they're conducting examination through the NTA. And when you look onto the NTA certificate, the certificates given by the MOOC, they use the terms of proctor examination. What is called proctor examination? You may go to some of the computer center. You have one window. That window you cannot minimize. You cannot what is that? Minimize screen and open other screen to be checked with this other responses, Google and all. It may be single screen. Sharply 10 o'clock may be open. Sharply 1 o'clock may be closed. After this, you cannot do any kind of manipulation. And when you enter it, you are giving this face recognition and all, right? Therefore, nowadays the examinations totally controlled by the this kind of AI systems. From this, we have to stop this kind of malpractice activities, right? So this is a way we can use this kind of assessment. And just to move to my presentation, after that I'm coming back once again the demo part, right? Yes, still we are discussing about a lot of demo related to the assessment. These are the small tool which I highlighted in what way the AI going to help me for doing the assessment, like how the camera may detecting our movement, how the machines can understanding your handwriting, how the machines understand the vocabularies. Everything I explained with some small demo. Now I'm just moving directly to the explanation part. How the AI going to helping to the assessment. Here I'm just to highlight some of the main important points. The first one, um, automated grading and feedback. So see, this is called semantics. Just look onto the semantics. So I already done a demo with the semantics tools. What I done, the missions based on your vocabulary, the mission recognize whether the word is given by the missions and the word which you type it will be any word, any way it's associated. It gives this immediate response. We get the score also. So that is called automated grading and feedback. And each time I get the feedback. For example, if you look onto the scavenger hunt game, the missus told me to be show a computer, or the missus told me to show a keyboard. When it show, the missus recognized it, and it gives us feedback. Suppose I'm showing a wrong one, it's not recognizing, and it immediately give the feedback also. Therefore, the automated grading and feedback, it is very much easy when you go for a based assessment, particularly when you think about the traditional way that people like us we are conducting the examination. When you conduct the examination, also the results comes after a year, 10 days, 15 days only. Immediately, the teacher not responding your answer which you given. It takes time to be evaluated. But in the case of AA, it gives the answer very fastly. So A can be used to grade assignments, tests, and essays. Therefore, when you write in to one word questions or two mark questions or 5 mark questions, instead of evaluating by the teacher, hereafter the machines means it may be a robot or it may be a software, it's going to be evaluated, right? And it can analyze the written response for grammar, syntax, content, and the providing instant. For example, we are using the tools called Grammarly, as well as the Quillbot. These are the tool also part of the assessment because it may be helping to modify your sentence pattern and also some way it will be helping to enrich your vocabulary competency or the fair of lesson competency and all. And the second way, it will be helping to personalized learning path. What is called personalized learning path? So, for example, just I'm giving this general example. You might be look on. You may use a regularly YouTube channel. For example, the YouTube in your YouTube, you maybe watch some music regularly. For example, Ilayaraja music. Continuously, you are hearing for 3 or 4 days. Continuously, Ilayaraja music. If you go with the 10th day with the same YouTube, the YouTube that suggested the first candidate is Ilayaraja music. I hope you have the experience. Why in the sense the missions now recognize what is your interest. Your YouTube is recognize what is your interest. Based on the interest, the missions giving a content to you. That is called personalized learning path. So now the AI can analyze your data. What is your comfortable examination? What is your area specialization? Everything the mission recognize based on your learning path. The missions suggesting a different content to you. That is called assessment. Based on your learning progress, the mission suggests a another content. So, for example, if the missions identify the weakness, recommends by specific resources or activities to help the students to improve those areas. For example, the students are poor in the arithmetic operation. It gives some kind of suggestion to enrich the what is the arithmetic operations. That's some kind of content we provide. The other one is called adaptive testing. So, what is called adaptive testing? It is a AI-powered adaptive testing tailored to difficult questions based on students' responses. This ensures the students are appropriately challenged and allows for the more accurate assessment for the knowledge and skills. So, for example, adaptive testing means based on the comfortable zone of the students, the questions are suggested by the missions, the question paper also prepared by the missions, and it may be conduct the examinations. Okay, and it may be testing what is the difficulty level, whether you are easy to understand the hard question or whether you are very much difficult to handling a hard question. Everything mission can understand based on the mission suggesting a questions, and it may be conducted test also. Yeah, next, the next is identifying the learning gaps. This look like a diagnostic test. Normally in our education practice we may use it called diagnostic test, right? What is called diagnostic test in the case, so diagnostics means you must know what is called diagnostic. It may be understand the issues of the learners in what area they are having a lack on. The similar way, now the AI system is going to be analyze what is your comfortable area, what is not your comfortable area, what are the area you are doing the misconception. Like this, everything deeply analyzing, and based on the deep analysis, the mission successing a different ideology, different strategy for improving this your issues. I'm talking about the students' issues. By analyzing the student performance across the various assessments, A can identify the common misconceptions or learning gaps that need address the curriculum. So this is a way the tool is going to help the AI tool. And see this other one, other way how the AI tool is going to helping us, the plagiarism reduction, particularly the people like us. We have the problem with this, particularly the thesis I'm talking about, the MA dissertation, PhD dissertation, the biggest challenge to reduce the plagiarism. Nowadays, after the chat GPT chatbot comes, the problem that people are just getting the response from the chat GPT, just to copy and paste. This also creating some kind of plagiarism. Therefore, we need some kind of plagiarism tool to check whether the students are writing by own. This also assessment. This also assessment. Whether students are writing by own or they're copying from somewhere. So just I'm going to start a small demo for this. Here, and just started. There is a three kinds of tool for research. One tool is called, um, you know, there is one of tools called Zero GPT or GPT Zero. Please, I request the organizer kindly type the URL into the YouTube. The tool name is called GPT-0. And what purpose these tools might helping? Suppose you are asking the student to submit an assignment. But nowadays, the students might use a lot of chatbot. They're using the chat GPT or a bot. They will finish the assignment within a day or 10 days with the use of the chatbot. But we want to check whether students are written by themselves or they copy from the machines. For this, what you have to do, you can use this GPT-0 dot me is a tool link. So here, once you pasted the, for example, as a teacher, we can request the students to be submit the soft form, like a typing format of the tool. Then you can copy and paste this, the 5,000 character here. Then automatically checking whether the people are copying from the chat GPT or GPT-4 or bot, or it's written by the human, or it written by the AI plus humans. It automatically giving a different percentage of the report. Look like a plagiarism software like Turnitin, or in the case, even if you go with a previous software like Urugund or original, it's not detecting the AI chatbot, whether they written by AI chatbot machines. It will checking only the database of the net sources. The similar kind of is that it may showing, but the machines cannot detect it will be written by the machines or written by the humans. For this, we can use this tool that's called GPT-0.me. Kindly explore. Just you can try. You can use some. For example, I'm just go to Chat GPT. I'm asking the question, what is AI? What is AI? And just giving this, the AI is giving the response. I'm just copying this response. Yeah, I'm just copying this response. I'm copying this response. Yeah, I'm just copying this and I'm pasting this response here. And just we can check with this origin. Yeah, now you can see. So this text is written by 90% AI. I hope you understood. So I copied nearly 95% of content from the a chatbot. It's showing like this. There is a 90% probability the text entry written by AI. And why it's 5% because no, I made some kind of gap. That is the reason is maybe reducing it. Therefore, the particularly when the students submitting the assignment, we have to access whether students written by the exam, I mean written by the assignment with by themselves or they depends on this kind of AI chatbot. Hope you are getting this how it will be working. Yes. Now I'm just moving to the similar kind of tool. This is called Zero GPT. I'm just moving to the another tool. This is a tool, the similar kind is called Zero GPT. Previous was GPT Zero. This tool is called Zero GPT. The similar kind of tool, zerogpt.com. I request the organist kindly type the URL there, zerogpt.com, zerogpt.com. So I've already copied the text and just to paste the same credentials, the content, and you can go with the detect text. We can check whether it's detecting. Now you can see your text AI GPT generated 79%. It should be a AI. So this is the way the machines going to detect whether you are writing by own or machines to going to be checked. So like this, you can use this tools Zero GPT or GPT Zero. So this is a tools called zerogpt.com, right? Previous tools called GPT Zero, and like this, lot of AI tools to check the plagiarism, right? And there's a one more tool is called GPT minus. Just I'm sharing this. GPT minus one.com, GPT minus one.com. This is also a tool to identify whether the people is written by themselves or it is copied from somewhere. And just to paste it here, the same content I already copied. So now you can see this is identifying something that these are the things. GPT is randomly exploring the word synonyms in your okay. Okay. It's at least it's modifying some of the terms here. Okay, it may be suggesting, yeah, to reduce the plagiarism. GPT minus, what is it? To reduce the plagiarism, it suggesting a word change like a paraphrasing. For example, instead of human it suggests the man, instead of a software computer algorithm it's showing the computer device. Like this, it giving you some kind of paraphrasing. It suggests some kind of word changes, because once you change the word, automatically you are able to reduce your plagiarism. Look like a paraphrasing tool. But you know there is one of the famous paraphrasing tools called QBot, right? There's a tool called QBot. This also is part of the plagiarism detector as well as the paraphrasing. This is also a tool. And see, you know what is called QBot. The Q, it may be company name. The bot means a robot, right? So QBot is a robot. And suppose I'm pasting here. I'm already copied this entire script. Suppose you want to go with a paraphrasing. If you go to the paraphrasing, this is the way we have to reduce the plagiarism. Now, The entire sentence pattern, it may be modified in a different way. And you can check whether the grammar is not changing much, then you can use this the transferable content. You can use it for your article writing or for assignment submission. And here a lot of options are that if you want to increase this name is more changes, go to the more changes. If you want to go the less changes or medium changes, you can do this. And there is a different option like a fluency check, formal check, academic check, simple check, creativity check, expand check, shorten, custom, like this different things are that normally it is called NLP. Actually, this is called NLP, natural language processing. Natural language processing, it may be helping to reduce the plagiarism, or it may be helping to text to voice to text or text to voice. Further, this kind of tools might helping you a lot. And if you see the left side, you can see the paraphraser. If you want to check the grammar, even the grammar check is part of the AI only. Then plagiarism check, because the automatically the machine succeeds different grammars. Why the grammar check is part of the A? Generally, if you see that the language capability is only meant for human being. Up to now, if you want to do the corrections, we have to do the correction with a human being. We have to give some kind of language proficiency people to check our article to correct. They will give suggestions, from this we can modify. But nowadays, the correction work of the language done by the machines. Therefore, it is called A, because the comfortability zone for the language only for men. But now the system also, like machines also now understand how to do the translation, how to do a paraphrasing, everything the machines know. Therefore, it is also part of the AI. And suppose you are not familiar with this tool, there is one of the tools is called Grammarly. I hope most of the aware of it. That's called Grammarly tool. So this is a tool we had used it. Even this Grammarly tool is now it's available in the case of this one. What is that? Look like you can add Chrome. What is that? You can add some kind of extension. From this we can use it. So I have the keep settings. We have different options. Even if you like to go with a new document, if you want to go to the My Grammarly, I can go to My Grammarly. See how much I'm using the Grammarly to check the plagiarism, as well as to check this paraphrasing or checking the grammar things and all. Yeah, now we can see how long I'm using this. So this way we can use the um, grammar tool for plagiarism detections. AI tool can compare the students' work against the database existing um, the content to identify the potential instance of plagiarism. Right. Now the next important thing is the emotional recognition. What is called emotional recognition? Suppose sometimes when you conduct the examination, some students have the fear or some kind of stress. Suddenly during the examination itself, they may go for some kind of unconscious, right? So these are things we could not pulse as a teacher. We may stand in front of the students, but we cannot know what is the exact emotion, what is the exact issue for them. We cannot able to pulse it. But now, if you're using some kind of A system, the A system going to recognize the emotion of the individual. Some A, particularly some A to predict the student's emotional stage during the assessment, helping educator to understand the student's stress, frustrated, engaged. Suppose they are frustrated, we can give some kind of special counseling for the to avoid this kind of frustration. Therefore, now the mission is going to understand the emotion of the people through the AI. And the next thing is the natural language processing is also part of the plagiarism. For example, NLP technology enables AI to understand and analyze the human language, which is useful for grading open-ended responses and conducting sentimental analysis. For example, you are conducting a 5-mark questions or a 10-mark questions. Up to now, 10-mark question, 5-mark questions evaluated by the people like us only. The teachers only evaluating. But in future, when they import a 10-mark questions, automatically the machine is detecting whether the students written the open-ended questions correctly, and it understand the emotions of like sentimental things which are using writing a script. Everything the machines recognize, and based on this, it gives the remarks also. Right. Next is a proctoring. Next examination, proctoring examination, that I already do the demo. How even there is a one more tool. I just to explain the last. What is the tool name and how it will be helping for proctoring examination. The proctoring means the machine is going to act as the invigilator. It may be tracking the movement, each and every part of the movements of the learners. Therefore, it is called proctoring. Here, the AI-powered proctoring tools can be monitor the students during the remote assessment, detecting unusual behavior such as cheating and distraction. Suppose the students are doing some kind of cheating The machine is able to recognize very fastly compared to the physical teachers in the classroom. Because physical teachers, if you walk front side, the students do backside some kind of cheating activity. But it does not be happen when you consider the AI, because the AI systems, it may be tracking the each and every part of every students in the classroom. Therefore, no one can do a cheating in front of the camera. And the last one is a data analysis. That's called AI can process large amount of assessment data to identify the trends, correlation, insight that can inform the instruction strategy and curriculum development. It may be helping. For example, you are conducting a, more than 10 examination. You conduct the 10 times online examination, like you conduct some kind of mock test for the use net examination. Based on the 1,000 people responses, the missions doing some kind of data analysis, no the deep analysis, big data analysis. From the big data analysis, the AI system suggesting what may be a insight design is suitable to get a knowledge of the particular content and give some kind of suggestion for curriculum development also. So this way, this kind of AI tools may helping to the learners as well as the helping to the teachers also. Right? Because that's the reason I'm using the AI in assessment, right? Yeah, just I'm moving to the demo. I hope you are ready for the demo. Now you know this some of the importance of the AI chatbot. I just started a demo with AI chatbot. I'm just doing the two chatbot. One is called board. I'm going to the board. So you know board.google.com. Similarly, there is another chatbot called ChatGPT. I'm going to do the both demo now. For example, as a teacher, you want to prepare a question paper. Previously, for preparing question paper, is very difficult. Nowadays, not that much of complicated task. Only if you have the syllabus, you can copy and paste the syllabus, and you can ask the queries to the chat. You can ask the prompt. I'm doing the demo. Suppose I want to prepare a question paper for class psychology paper. What I'm going to do, I have the syllabus in my hand. There's a syllabus. There's a 4 unit. See here, there is a 4 unit. I'm just copying this 4 unit and copying this 4 unit. Then after copying this 4 unit and just pasting this in the chat GPT, I'm already copied the syllabus, right? And paste into the chat GPT. Then after I'm asking these questions from the above syllabus, syllabus, suggest a multiple, multiple, multiple questions. Oh, okay. Multiple choice questions in unit wise. So what I'm going to do, I'm up just to copy and paste this question syllabus. After I'm asking to the missions, go to the enter. Now you can see what happened. Now the mission started the unit wise question. Now you can see for each unit I have the three questions. So unit 3. So the multiple choice question. You got it? Therefore, the question preparation is not a big deal. Suppose you want to modify, you can use the paraphrasing to modify, or you can change this sentence pattern and you can use it. Suppose I need more questions. I can put I need more questions. I need more questions. Then go with this another prompt. Based on the new prompt, it gives another questions based on the unit wise. So based on the unit, sometimes you may have the confusion what kind of question we may ask him. So this gives some kind of idea what kind of questions may permissible to ask into the examination. So and the questions are it's not that much of easy. Look at higher order thinking. Most of the questions look at higher order thinking. Even we are learning a Bloom's taxonomy, cognitive domain, affective domain, psychomotor. But when you go for a question paper preparations, we always confusing whether we are framing the appropriate hard domain questions or a low domain questions. That's the questions always in the question. But if you like to go with the higher order, we can ask the question. Higher order questions. I'm asking the question, higher order questions in few. So now the machine is going to give you higher order questions also in few. See here, the previously the response is only small response option. Now you can see this the question also very higher order. Options also very higher order. So particularly the net examination, they prepare the question paper. Therefore, don't worry for sometimes we may panic that how can I prepare a question paper for this much syllabus. Now the mission suggesting a set of questions from this we have to take a good one or we can modify. It's like idea. Now, Mrs. give the idea only. Don't copy and paste as it is. Instead of that, kindly use as a assistance for you. You can take it as an assistance. These tools you can find the questions and you can learn from you. Finally, you can generate a question from you. That is always good. And similarly, if you like to go to the board, I am pasting the same syllabus, right? Okay, prompt here and just pasted here. Now what happened? It pasting. It's not a text. Now you can see when I pasted it, it is pasted as a image only. I'm going to ask the question based on this syllabus. Suggest 10 more questions. I'm asking the 10 more questions in a device. Now you can see what happened. The machine is going to start searching. This I'm using the chat now as a board. Previous I'm using the chat GPT. Now I'm using the board. Yes, now you can see for the unit number one, I have the five questions, and unit number two, I have five questions. Unit number four, so there's a four unit. So all the four unit I have. Suppose I like to go with some kind of higher order questions, higher than thinking questions. So now the machine is suggesting higher order thinking questions now. You can wait because the chat compared to the chat GPT bot is taking little time to give the response, but chat GPT is giving very fastly. Yeah, how does the studies of psychology inform our understanding of human behavior, and what are the ethical considerations involved in psychological research? Like this, you may get a very wonderful higher order questions. If you want to modify, you can modify this after only, or you can otherwise you can do some kind of paraphrasing. That is much good. So we may feel that only this kind of two tools only is available, like Google Board or in the case of ChatGPT. But we have some kind of similar kind of tools are available for generating a questions, and for this for the teacher's purpose. I'm just highlighting the tool. One of the tools called u.com. I request the organizer kindly type the link here, because other tools they notes like chat gpt as well as the bot they knows, but these are tools sometimes they may be familiar. There's a tool called u.com. If you want to use instead of ChatGPT or bot, there may be alternative tools. This one, u.com, the same like a chatbot. You can go with any kind of prompting, and based on the prompting, the machines may give the response. Right? This is called u.com. There's similarly one more tool also there. That is called explainlikeIam5.com. So because yeah, thank you, ma'am. So kindly share this link also. Explain like IM5.io. What is called explain? This is also another important AI tools. The tool name is called explain like IM5.io. Normally, when you see this term IO extension or AI extensions like artificial intelligence, what is the advantages? It gives the sarcasm. Sarcasm means the what is the opposite of the generally all the A is giving the based on your prompting give this appropriate responses. Suppose you like to ask some kind of opposite words, opposite things, you should go with this kind of sarcasm. Otherwise you give the normal answer only. This is called sarcasm. This is another a bot tool. Explain like I am five. Kindly explore it, because sometimes you may be comfortable with chat gpt. Based on your comfortable zone you can use it. There is no compulsion that all the four tools you have to use it. Only my suggestion is kindly check with your comfortability. So what is your comfortability, and which the tools more close to you, that you can use. That always to be good. Dear participants, if you have any question, you can type in the question in YouTube itself. Then finally, I give the response, and meanwhile also I'm giving the response. It will be good. So I request the organizer when the questions come to the chat. In the case of YouTube, kindly pin these questions into the StreamYard. It may be live, the particular question which I'm going to give the response. It's good for the learners to identify what questions I'm giving the response. So I request the participants, those who have any questions, kindly ask your question into the YouTube chat comments. So that questions, when it projected in the StreamYard, I mean, in a pin, then I can give this response for these questions. Okay. Because we have only half an hour time is there, so please kindly ask your queries before leaving this meeting. Now I'm just moving to the other demonstration part. I'm coming to the other tools. There is a one more tool. It is good for the assessment, even for the teaching also. Thank you. Share this link, the lady Wellington College. And just to move to the one more tool that's called um, auto draw. This is not directly linked with this assessment, but somewhat is related to the assessment as well as the teaching. Because what happened generally, if you like to go with this, for example, I'm just going the normal interface. It's like a whiteboard. It's like a whiteboard. Even we can check whether students started to drawing the appropriate shapes. For example, as a teacher, I like to draw a car. Uh, so there is a questions are these four tools are used to question paper preparation or any other. Yeah, a lot of tools are there. I'm just going to highlight to you. All the four tools we can use it for a question paper preparation, sir. Don't worry. There's a question from the Gaia Sasi for formats. So you can use the chat GPT or a bot. Even you can use the any other tools for preparing question paper. And just to come to the another demo also, some of the cues development tools also there. That also I'm going to highlighting you. Don't worry. And this is a tool is purely based on the drawing base. Suppose as a teacher in the classroom, you want to show a building, but unfortunately, I'm not good at it to drawing a building. What I'm going to do, there is a option called auto draw. This is called a feature. When I started to draw a small building like this, small building, automatically I'm just started to draw, but immediately what happened? The machines detected what I intend to draw. You can see, do you mean I can show this building like this? So when like in Tamil there is a proverb, "Pulli vecha kolam podu," like "Nee pulli vai na kolam podu." So this is some kind of proverb is that okay. So in similar manner, now the machine started to draw when you started to draw, right? So for example, I like to draw a butterfly. Now you can say I'm just to draw a very ugly butterfly. Even the LK students maybe draw a very good butterfly. What happened? I'm just started to draw, but machines recognizing what I draw here based on my basic sketches, the machine suggesting a different butterfly. You can select the attractive butterfly and you can show to the students. So now the mission's access, this is called small assessment in the case of teacher's perspective. The teacher, when you like to draw something, the mission recognize the mission access what you like to draw and automatically suggesting the images. Then you can use it in the classroom practice. So because it may be reduce your workload to draw a exact picture. Instead, if you draw a small sketches, small input, the missions automatically suggesting a good diagram for you. For example, I like to go with a car. I like to draw a car and just to draw the car shape and just started a car shape. Even this car shape is not that much of good, but what happened? The missions detected what is my intention, and based on this, it may suggest the different cars. You have to show the car which you like to show. Okay, now we can understood, right? So there is a delete option also. If you like to delete it, you can do. There is a shape, there is a erase, there is an undo. You can do this undo also or redo. A lot of options are there. Kindly explore. This is a tool we can use it for. In the classroom, instantly it gives the suggestion to draw. This part of the small assessment for the teacher's perspectives. And there is a question from Gayesh C performance. He's asking whether any other tools except ChatGPT, anything else we can have the different tools. Like one is called, just I'm going to be highlight the tools name. I request the organizer kindly share this link to the people. This tool is called Q's uh, getco.com. QIZGECKO.com. So qzeco.com, qzeco.com. What is the advantages? We can prepare, even you can upload a syllabus, or you can give copy and paste the content, or you can give the title. Based on the title, the machines give you the question. For example, I'm already having the account. Just you can sign up with your Google account. After this, go to the create options. Once you go to the create, it asking this kind of interface. In this create, it asking this one. You can see this on it. Yeah, there is a option text. Suppose you have the text, you can copy and paste the text. Suppose you have the topic, you can copy and paste the only topic you can type. Suppose you have the website, for example, there is a Wikipedia content. That Wikipedia based content based you want to develop a questions, you can copy and paste this URL. And if you want to upload any PDF file from this, you want to ask the questions. If you want to go the manual, suppose you have the manual, manually you want to add the question like questions option, then you can go. There's a different option they provide. You can generate the question as you like. But I like to go with this topic based because I don't have syllabus in my hand now. That is the reason I like to go with the topic based. Now the questions I want to prepare AI in education. Suppose I like to prepare a question paper related to the artificial intelligence in education, right? In this aspect, instead of the AI, I just put full artificial intelligence education, artificial intelligence in education. So in this area, I want to go with some kind of multiple choice question. Artificial, yeah. And there's a question type multiple choice. Suppose you like to go with the true or false or a short answer, filling the blanks or the matching is up to us. So I'm just going the multiple choice. And one more good things, it is very much impressive. Suppose you like to prepare a question paper Tamil or Malayalam or any kind of Indian language. Suppose I like to go to the Tamil, you can type T in the chat. Then you can select the Tamil. So you can select the Tamil, you may get the Tamil question paper, right? Suppose you like to go with this English, you can go to the English. So now the difficulty level, whether you like to go with the easy, medium, or hard, and just go with the medium level questions. And maximum questions, the free options only three questions only. If you go to the paid, it may give this pay, lot of questions, but I like to go with only three. So now I fix everything, but I moved the topic base. But if you like to go with the text base or URL based upload base, it's up to you only. Now I'm just going to the generate. Once you click the generate, now you can say after a few seconds, you may get a wonderful questions. Even is a medium, like it's not higher order question or lower order question, like a medium average level questions. It takes time to get it. Yes, now I got this question, right? You see this question. What is the following example in the field of artificial intelligence has been used? What is the recommendation system used for? Which companies use recommendation system? In which what type of feeds machine learning is used? What is the social media analysis used for? Like this, I got the questions. Hope you understood how it is working. So, what are the queries? Suppose you like to prepare a question paper, you can do this. Suppose if you want to do further editing, see there's an option called edit. You want to do further editing manually, you can do this editing, right? And then cancel it. Otherwise, you can cancel it. So this way we have to do things. Suppose you want to share the link after preparing questions, you want to share the link. You can copy this link to the participants. I can share this link. The people maybe click this link. This was the students' view. The students have this kind of view. The students may participate this cues next. So the students may be participate. They can begin and they can give. You got it. The same question now visible, but the questions developed by the missions and the students also get a immediate response. Now you can see here. This is called feedback. I'm getting a feedback, regular feedback. Once I given this, I'm going to the next question. What is the recommendation system used for genders playlist video, analyzing social media trends, predict weather patterns, and give this? Yeah, the answer is creating. So it gives some kind of comments also. I'm going to the next question. What companies use recommendation system? Okay, so it's called Netflix, Amazon. I select wrongly. This is the missions learning in weather's news feeds. Okay. Oh, it's very web feeds. Huh? Okay. So like this, the missions recognize and immediately get the feedback. That is called instant feedback or immediate feedback. We can get only in the case of this kind of e-assessment tools. So e-assessments, but this e-assessment tool is directly linked with the AI also. That is the things I have to focus here. And what is the social media analysis used? Analyze the consumer behavior. Yeah. So this questions I'm correct. Therefore, I give this feedback. It's correct. So hope you understood how it working. Kindly respond in the chat box, in the comment chat box. I hope you are going to use the emoji also, no? The comments. Kindly use the emojis. So how do you feel about the two? Kindly respond because the problem with this kind of online meeting, the reaction or engagements lack on. Okay. So that is the reason I request all to be engage yourself with the use of your chat comments. Kindly give a emojis as a chat comments in the YouTube itself, right? So that you know how to do this. Okay, so this is a way we have to use this as a tool. Yes, the another tool which I like to do the demo, another tools which I'm going to do the demo now. The similar kind of one more tool is that the tool name. So I'm going to highlight the tool name. The tool name is called ept.io. The tool name is called ept.io. A smart study smarter using AI tools. Okay. So what you have to do, kindly create an account in this. First, you have to create an account with your Gmail account. I'm already created, and it's only partially free. Okay, so we can use maximum 3 or 4 users only. If you like to go with a new user, you can create a new account and create it. Okay, for each Gmail account, you can use it only 3 or 4 questions only, not 3 or 4 things, not a single questions. 3 or 4 times quizzes you can conduct it, right? So now I like to go with the question in English. So it asking to type a URL. We can go with the URL. For example, I like to go with artificial intelligence, Wikipedia. I like to find some kind of Wikipedia content related to the artificial intelligence. So and this URL I'm just going to copy. Now I'm going to ask the questions through the URL. I'm pasting this URL. This one more. Otherwise, you can copy and paste the 10,000 words. Okay. Then after this, you have to go click here. Now it takes time to be generating questions. It takes time to generate a question. It's also it will be good for the teachers like us to generate a questions. Yeah, it takes its time. It takes time. If you have a good internet speed, you can get it very fastly. So very soon they may be upgrade this kind of things. Okay. Uh, So now we can see enter your notes or any URL or if will generate a queue automatically from the system. Okay. No need to do further things and all. Okay. Now you may get within a few seconds. There may be set of questions. Suppose you like to go with more questions also possible. If you like to edit also possible. Still is generating. Still is generating. This is symbol for FT. So, dear participants, if you have any questions, also you can type. Still now only one questions come from the participants. If you have any other question, kindly ask in the chat box of your YouTube. So I will give this the response at the end, please. Still it's preparing. I think for we are copying and paste the URL, no, because the URL this particular website having a lot of content, right? More content are there. It may be reading all, so it need to be read all this much content. Based on this much content, it may be preparing. Means takes time. That is the reason take. Suppose you are copy and paste some content, it may give the answer very fastly. So yes, so there is a question from Lima Roslin. I cannot understand exactly the questions you are asking. You are asking these questions like Google Classrooms. Can we ask the students to post the Google Classroom? The students have to submit a assignment, or you can ask the questions. The students will respond from there. So like this, you want to be in the Google Classroom. The assessment option, no, the similar kind of assessment. Whether you like to use it is possible. What you have to do, you can copy and paste the question directly from there. Otherwise, you can get this URL. Like when you go to the tools like Kahoot or a Mentimeter, or in the case of quizzes, you may get this the activity code. That activity code you can paste into the Google Classroom. Then in the Google Classroom, the students might be attend these quizzes, right? Yeah, of course. Can we edit the answer sheets? Lima Roshlin, answer sheets is written by the students. How the teachers may be edit. Normally, when the students submit the answer script, even the Google Classroom, there is options call is there, right? When the student submitted, suppose you want to resubmit, we have to resubmit. For example, the students not submitted properly, we can ask them to be resubmit. There is an options there. We can remove them and we can ask them to resubmit. This is a similar manner. We can allow to resubmit one. That is only possible. Yes. So, sir, Mohanapriya, in the next section, you have there is a presentation like how to prepare a content creation. So, one of the madams is going to discussing about how to prepare a PowerPoint presentations, how to prepare a text material with the use of the H tools. It is not my portions to cover. So the next sections, the teachers might be explain the different tools about how to prepare a contents and all. Okay. Yeah, here, yeah, there is a question from one more question, Lima ma'am. Your questions, correction can be done like a Google Classroom, of course, but in what way the Google Classroom content different from the AA? In the case of AA, that evaluation going to done by the machines, not in a human being. But in the Google Classroom, you have to evaluate. If it is one word questions like objective questions, automatically the Google form itself may be evaluating, or the missions may be evaluating the Google. But if it's a 3 mark question, 5 mark question, we should evaluate, right? Manually. But even this kind of options are available in the case of A. That is the advantages. Even the big question or 5 mark questions going to be evaluated by the missions. Okay. So still it's recognizing. Once again, I'm going to stop this because it takes much time. What I'm going to do, because there's a more content, instead of this, I'm just copying one paragraph. I'm copying one paragraph. From this, I write to ask some questions. Yeah, so I'm just copying this introduction part of AI. Yeah, I'm just copying this only one paragraph here, two paragraph, one portions, and I'm pasting here. Then I'm just going to start AI questions now. Generate. Okay. Now it takes a few seconds. Okay. So now we can see there's a questions. There's a 2 more questions, and give the answer also. What are the traditional goals of AI research? What are the some application of AI? When was the artificial intelligence founded as a academic discipline? What field does AI drawn? So you may get a lot of questions. Suppose you want to do the further editing, you can do the editing. You want to copy and paste it here. So you can do the it automatically converting a handwritten script, the typed script. Then after that, you can go with your adjusted directions. Okay. So now most of the tools, even the Google Translator itself, that options is there. What options? If you have the written script, you can scan with the written script with your Google Translate, Google Lens. If you scan it, the entire transcript written by hand, it may be translated, it may transferred into handwritten, like a typed content. Then you can do the plagiarism. Okay. So, and there's a question from Sundara Pandyan. Hi, sir, I'm Sundara Pandyan from AC. My question is that when I paste my own content, it may be recorded on the site or not. Of course, it's a good question. Sir, based on the tool, for example, the chat GPT which I use, no, see here the chat GPT. Chat GPT is somewhat cloud storage. It's based on tool. Some of the tools having these cloud, some of tool not having any cloud, right? So when I paste this chat GPT, what happened? You can see the entire history is already saved. I hope you are seeing this. It seems that it's already saved in my database. Is already saved my history database. See here, what are the queries I'm asking? What are the response given by the chat GPT? Everything should be captured. It may be recorded in the site. So it's based on the tool. It's based on this tool. Okay. Can you explain? Yeah, Muthukumar sir, there is a question from mathematics. Even the Google Lens or mathematics, there is called Math Microsoft. There is a tool called Math Microsoft. We can solve mathematics problem with the use of the tool. There's also assessment practice we can use. Suppose you want to do immediately some kind of arithmetic operation, just you can scan this question, you may get the responses. Okay. Like a lot of options are there. If possible, just I'm going to do a small demo with my mobile. 1 minute, just I'm just connected with my mobile. I have to share my mobile, no? That's the reason I'm just okay. 1 minute. Yeah. So I'm just sharing my mobile screen, then you can understood. For this, I'm just connecting with the same Wi-Fi. Okay. 1 minute. Just I'm going to. We're asking some other questions related to mathematics. That is, I'm just going to show you a demo. Yeah. So I just started. 1 minute. Yes. So hope my screen is visible. My mobile screen is visible. Right, there is a mobile screen and just started to share to you. Now what I'm going to do, um, this is a tool. We can have the different tools and just started a small demo. Yeah, now we can see this. I'm just going to a Google Play Store. There I'm just typing a same math, that is called math Microsoft. I'm typing this tool, math Microsoft, math solution of. Okay, this tool is available. Math Microsoft Math Solver. So you can say there's a 4.4 ranking. It's a 4.4 ranking. You should install the software. So there's a question, how to can you explain the mathematical flow standard? Oh, you're asking about the evaluation part. Yeah, that we can do this. For this, we can use the different things. Just I'm opening a math solver, right? Just to go to the get started. Okay, now what I'm going to do, there is an option called drawing, there is an option called type also. Now I'm just to write some questions in my paper. I'm just started to write 5x plus 9 equal to 8. So there is an equation, I wrote it down. I'm just to scan this equations and check. See, please kindly see, I'm write it in the hand, I'm write it in the handwritten. Now what happened when I write and when I scan this questions, now the machine started to detect. Now you are getting this answer for this. Now the machine started to write a answer. Okay, is there is any paper evaluation here tools. Just I'm going to it's not, because when you compare to the come to the online only we can able to do this. Paper evaluation is very much difficult for the A assessment. Okay, now you can see I just type 5x. I just started to write in an equation 5x plus 9 equal to 8, but now we are getting this answer for this. And if you want to know the steps also, you can get the steps, right? See how the machine is going to help to solve this mathematical problem. Very simple. Even if you have the integral calculus or differential equation, anything we can find out from here. Now, I just type 5x plus 8. The machines give the responses for me. And we may get the graph also, right? How do you feel about this tool? So this tool is related to the A, because now the A tools scan, because it's part of the, normally it's called vision, computer vision. The computer is one type of A. So when you scan these questions, the machines detected the respective questions answers somewhere in the online, and it may be finding the answer from this and it gives this answer for you. So similarly, if you like to draw, for example, you're asking that whether it may be understanding my handwritten, just I'm going to do the demo. I am putting the equation root 12. Okay, I'm writing in the hand only. Now what happened when I draw this is automatically detecting something. Okay, just I'm going back, because taking, yeah, I'm instead of root 12, because yeah, I'm writing straightly. Now the draw a mathematics problem, you got this root 12. What I'm writing, the missions recognize. The similar way, when you scan this, the written transcript, it automatically can convert into a typed content, and you can go for the pledges detector. That is because we have to different 2 or 3 tools. So I hope you understood how to do this. And just I'm going to come to the final demo, because a lot of people are asking any tools which may measuring a 3 mark question, 5 mark questions. One of my favorite tools is called Paper Shala. It is helping to do a proctoring examination. To proctoring examination, proctoring. The tool name is called papershala.com. Papershala.com. So this is my tool during my during this lockdown times. I use this. Um, in the lockdown time I've used this. Now you can see this is a tool, online examination software. Even the institution like to conduct an online exam, you can purchase this. But I'm going to do the with the free demo, free options only, because the free options are going to limitations. The maximum 3 participants, 5 participants only able to join. So now the paper shala, you can go with the institution login only, but I may have the individual login. Just I'm going to the individual login here. So here I'm just moving to the, I'm already having the credential. From this, I'm just going to the my credential. I'm signing in. Now this is a examination portal view. It's very comfortable portal view. And suppose you want to add this question, go to the questions, right? I'm just explaining when I'm not do the demo, because for explaining this particular tool itself takes more than 1.5 hours, right? There's a tool called Paper Shell. Kindly explain, even a lot of YouTube videos are available. This is my interface. You can see Department of Education Center University of Kerala. I already made the for my department. And here there is an all question. Suppose you want to see what are the question, so now I added my portal. Here I'm added a lot of questions like technology based as well as the research based. And suppose you want to add a new question, go to the new question and add it. Suppose you want to add a bulk question like a Google Excel, you can go with this. And this is a papers. So what are the examination paper you want to conduct? Suppose I'm just to conduct this much of examination. The paper means the exam's title. Like I today morning I created this examination question. See here, IAC questions today morning for the demo purpose I created. Now the questions also active also, right? There is an active. It may be over up to 115. So up to 115 you can participate in this examination. But you need to create a username password. I will tell you how to create it. I already created a question paper for you, right? The examination paper. And this is a user. Suppose you want to use your student's name. It is not like open to send a link. It's not possible. We have to add the student's name like this, badge wise. See here, this is one batch student. This is in 2019-21 students. If you see this add new users, you can add this new users bulk or in a one by one. Suppose I want to edit one of the students username password. If you want, you can go to my username. There is a username. So if I click it here, you can see this, what is my username and password. So here this is my username, the password I know. So right like this, we can customize the username and password of the each individual students. Then only the questions go out, because it's like a customized examination. Only your students group only can participate. Another people cannot be open it. The entire things may be stopping the malpractice and all. Now after this, there is a options, subdomains, groups. These are things you can explore it. But I'm just doing for the demo how to participate this queues. So I'm already uh, activate this. For activating, there is an option called activate. This is called activate. See, this is symbol is called activate. Now deactivate. In select to activate, once I press this plus symbol, take the symbol, now the queues is activated. Now once the queues is activated, the student, there's a 15 students can able to give it, because that particular classroom, that particular group, I'm 15 students only. This is my teacher's account. Please kindly note, it is a teacher account. Now I moved to the student's account with another browser. I'm going to the another browser to access my students interface. I'm going to the Paper Shala website. Yeah, it's a Paper Shala based online software. Just I'm going this, and this is a login for the student, because I'm already having one student's login also. And just to log in, how the students have to be. This is students login interface. This is students login. Just to go giving this. Yeah. So once I given this, the students get this interface. Okay, I think. So this is student interface. Now you can see, I'm just comparing the teacher interface and student. This is a teacher student in teacher's interface. Once you conduct the request paper activity successfully, the student interface they may get like this, right? The dashboard. My name is the student's name is Tiago, and there is a examination passed, failed, two examinations going on. So suppose the students like to participate, click it here. Once I click it here, they can go with this result sections. So I'm already participate, and continue the paper means you can go to continue the paper. You have the click the start. Okay, click here start paper, and it's asking the camera. Why is you understood? FaceTime detected. Once you click the allow, there is a camera. I hope you are seeing this camera. It seems that the students when they started to write the examination, their camera going to be monitored by me as well as the sense. Right now, I'm click the start paper. Already the camera is enabled. Now the question paper. Now you can see this here things, and I'm going to start a paper. Yeah, sorry, and the paper's already started another browser. Okay, okay, I'm already started. That's the reason. It seems that I've already finished. Okay, that's the reason I'm not able to. If you want, I can go to the new exam. Okay, just I'm coming to the new. I'm creating a new question paper. I'm going to the new question paper, add a new paper. I'm moving to the teacher's view now. I'm moving to the teacher's view, add a new question paper. I'm putting basic paper, and I'm giving this paper name. 1 minute. Yeah. I'm putting this basic paper, and paper title IEC demo. Right. I control, and I'm giving the time. So default questions I'm giving, there's no negative mark. Default question mark 2. Paper duration 1 hour. Maximum type 2 to 3 times. This is a timing. So I can fix up to tomorrow. Okay, if you like to change the timing, you can fix the timing 26. And this for manually, this are the options are available. For example, see here, there's a proctor examination. Suppose you like to conduct the proctor examination, you have to enable it. I mean, enable this proctor examination. Proctor examination AA based. Then go to the next step. Paper durations. Okay, it's asking this 60 seconds. Okay, I'm putting the 15 minutes. Okay, and next step. The next step, it asking to add the questions. Now I'm going to add the questions. Now you can see just add the questions from the existing question paper database, and just added these are my question paper database and just added some questions here randomly. So I added 3 questions and go to the next. Okay, now the 3 questions ready. I'm going back to the paper, all papers. Now the questions ready. Now the IS demo is ready. I'm going to activate this. Once I activated, now everything's ready. Now I'm moving to the students view. Now please kindly note, I'm going to the dashboard of students view. Now we have the, I'm just refreshing it. Oh, sorry. In this examination, we have to fix the students also. Sorry, I forget to add the students group. We need to add the students group also. I'm going to the papers, all papers. Just going to the edit here and just activating the all the students groups. Here the students group name. I'm just selecting this. My group is 19 to this 21 batch and submit. Now this is things may be working. So submit. After this, I'm going back to my students view. So I'm going back to my students view. Yes, this is students view. I'm just refreshing here. Refresh. So we can see this whether I'm getting this. Yeah, now we get the IEC demo. I have the attempt paper. When you go to the attempt paper, my camera is detected. Click a start paper, and we can get the questions look like a bank examination. No, so this for the yellow, green color for answer, red for the unanswer, review later, and draw listed. Suppose add main out, ordinal, nominal, ordinal, interval, reaction. So reaction is not there. And submit, save, and next. Okay. The next question. So which of the following are the characteristics of the experiment method? Control, manipulations, randomization. Okay. And save next. And CFA is related to regression analysis. Yes, true. So I'm giving the response. I'm giving the response to the student and list out the types of e-resources like PPT and just typing one thing and save and submit paper and submit a paper. So now I got this percentage mark. So I got the 25. I fail. Okay, because the big questions still the A system is not evaluating. We have to manually do this. So only in the case of objective question only it will be selected. If you like to go with the detailed results, click this results. You can understand the detailed results. This is students view. This is students view. You may get this responses. Total questions, number of correct answers, number of rank answer. Then Q1, I think the Q1 I not responded. Then Q2 correct, Q3 is partially correct, Q4 is wrong because it's like a subjective questions. So this is a way we have to be check, and the teachers also can monitor these students. Be let's go proctoring examinations. Hope we understood how it will be useful. And just going to because we are about to reach, and just is going to stop presenting. 1 minute. I'm just going to log out this. This is a teacher's view I'm showing now. If you want to go to the logout, you can go to the logout. And in what way this examination may helping for proctoring? As already mentioned that if you go to the Paper Shala homepage, they already given a different features of proctor examination. Generally, the peoples do the malpractice like this. Candidate can open a new browser tab and search answers in the Google when you conduct an online examination. But when you conduct this, what is that useful? The exam software must give the custom examination environment. The students cannot be minimized. Even they cannot open any website because automatically it may be hanging. Only that particular interface only hanging. It will be showing. Then candidate may call a mobile to someone to ask the answer. There is a possibility of cheating. But here the monitor can candidate activities via the web camera. Therefore, the students cannot do any kind of malpractice in this. So this is a way we have to be doing. We have to stop this kind of malpractice. Hope you are getting how to conduct a proctoring examinations. I'm just going to conclude with my final note about this assessment. Yeah, 1 minute. Yes, so I'm coming to the last slide. Some of slides are skipping. Okay. This is for concluding remarks. Whatever may be, the AI's systems going to be create a lot of impact in the classrooms. Okay, that's good. But now only one thing you have to do, because when you, in the case of digital world, what happened? We are always using a technology device, but the problem, we are using the technology device only for entertainment aspect, not for the learning aspects. So that is the reasons we are hooked. We are hooked with this kind of digital gadgets. We are always using a mobile phone, taking a selfie, photo, or YouTube watching, or some kind of unwanted entertainment things. Only we are watching it, but we are not using much for the education. But what happened now? The machine started to learn in the name of artificial intelligence, deep learning, machine learning. Now the machine started to learning, but the humans, we are not started to learning. We are hooked by the digital gadgets itself. Therefore, my request all, kindly use the digital gadgets only for education purpose. You can use for entertainment, but main purpose which you use for the this kind of digital gadgets, it's only meant for education. Is good. Okay. I'm just going to stop sharing. Any other questions, please kindly rise, because we already reached 12. Okay. Any other queries from the participants? Yeah. So can I explain the SPS interpretations? Oh, Muthukumar is fine. Okay. Suppose nowadays there is no need for SPS also, right? And the SPS also not needed. What happened now? If you give the data in the chat, just you can copy the 100 scores and you can paste into the chat GPT. You can ask this, I need a mean score, median, standard deviation. Now it's giving this responses. Immediately give the responses. You are asking the chat, SPS is not giving a interpretation. You are talking about AP interpretation, I think. So the question might be AP interpretation. For example, you copy the interpretation, the table which is given by the AI, I mean SPSS, then you can just type partially the interpretation. Then after that, you can copy and paste this interpretation to the chat GPT. After that, you can ask the chat GPT that kindly give the above interpretation in a APA formal way. Automatically give the exact formal way. So only things you should copy the, you can write tentatively or partially some of the interpretation from your end. You can copy and paste. After that, you can ask to the ChatGPT give us a API format. It give the 100% API. Even my students are using this. Yeah, using giving the values of the ANOVA. They're using, yeah, of course, API style is working. Otherwise, if you, because instead of depends on the API style from the ChatGPT, kindly learn the API style from your end. That's my suggestion, because we cannot get 100% depends on this kind of technology gadgets. Suppose you need to write SPSS interpretation based on the APA. Just I'm going to share my website. You are asking, that is the reason I'm giving this. This is my website, digigogi.info. If you go to my website, digigogi.info, yeah, someone's can be, I'm just typing, someone's typing my website in the chat box. This is my website, digigogi.info. In this, there is a option called statistic resources. If you go to the SPS tutorial, you can find out already I compiled the AP sample data sets as well as the AP manual. So yeah, I'm just a man how to write a inference statistics like ANOVA and COVA in a AP format. If you click the inference statistics, you can get this the PDF file. In this, I already made how we can write a AP interpretations. Uh, so now we can see this. Now we can see this. Now this way we have to write the AP. So write a AP format. This is an AP format for t-tester. This is a AP format for the independent sample t-test. This is an AP format. Like this, I already compiled how to write an interpretation. So hope it will be useful for you. Kindly visit my site, you may get this idea. If you want to know more about APA, if you go to the statistics resource on my page, there is a separately I kept as a APA style in the research resources. If you click the APA style, you may get a APA style, the different manuals, how to write a report. And I given some of the website also to write a appropriate reports. Okay, it may helping you. Thank you all. Any other doubts? Yeah, and stop sharing. Sorry. Yeah. Any other queries? Madam, admin is not able to hear you.
Deactivate.
Sir,
இல்ல unmute.
sir, kindly,
Okay.
sir, நீங்க உட்காருங்க. Sir,
Sir,
உட்காருங்க.
can you hear me, sir? This is Muthukumar, sir.
Muthukumar, please. உங்க ஃபேஸ் தெரியல. கீழே உட்காந்து
Yes,
பேசுங்க.
sir. Yes, sir.
ஓகே
Sir,
சார், நைஸ் டு மீட் யூ சார்.
good afternoon, sir. Sir,
Good
I am a
afternoon.
research scholar and really wonderful things, sir. Today you shared a lot of things and which is really useful for the students and teachers, for those who are going for the teaching industries and education area. And really want to know, I have a lot of questions because it's a YouTube and we don't have a direct communication so that I don't want to disrupt much questions and I used to have practice in SPSS and I used to try in the interpretation and T-test and ANOVA and MANOVA and a lot of things. And really it is very wonderful because you are in, specialized in SPSS in art programming language. And I want to have any idea like if there is any prompt engineering which you can share for us so that we can clearly write the interpretation part and because it is quite tough when we are getting detail from the SPSS, it will give the raw data. And as far as in data tab, it is a paid version, but they are giving the interpretation and we have to get the licensed version. But in SPSS, we are trying it. Only the one software data tab alone is giving the interpretation part, but in SPSS we can't get it. But SPSS, I mean in Chat GPT, we can get the exact solution as you said, and very clear and API style which is giving, sir. And I want to have, do you have any idea in nation SO and do you have any prompt engineering? I mean, or you used any content creation using AI tools like
Yeah, yeah. Sir, I'm using the content creation. I'm not a developer. I am only the customer. Actually, in this case of online tools, okay. I am not a developer at any cost because my background is only the education. But technologically, into that's the reason I'm exploring the tools. Okay, if you're a computer software person, I can develop the things and all. The question which you also know for the content development, lot of tools are there. Okay, there is a called writesonic.ac, writesonic.ai, and similarly there is a tools called gamma app, otherwise tome.app. I think these are the tools. The afternoon session, the madam may be talking to you. Okay, because this second section is related to the content development. Hopes the madam may be discussing to you. Don't worry. And in the case of SPSS interpretations, my suggestion that the issue with the SPSS or any kind of software which are using it, what I found, no, the people's not looking onto the what is that assumption when you do the T test or F test or ANOVA. The problem with software, it gives this any response. For example, if you put the horse, the output may be donkey. If you put the donkey as an input, that output may be donkey. But only the investigator like us, we must be ensure whether we are putting a donkey or horse. It is our responsibility. But the A cannot be detect this because it is our thought. That is the reason I request all, don't depend much on the AI. Instead, that we have to develop the knowledge system from us, because if it depends 100% AI, it not be good, because our survey will not, the future is questionable. So that is the reason I'm always suggesting that kindly learn some of the interpretations in the case of API format from manually. And for cross checking, you already you told that we can use a chat GPT. It's very good tool to cross check only. Instead of using 100% chat GPT, kindly type manually from our end and we can paste it there. And finally, we can request the chat GPT give us a formal way. That is my always suggestion. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, and I don't have any kind of that is that predicting engineering systems and all, right? Writing is system and all. If you there, if I found anywhere, I will share you, sir. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much,
Thank
sir.
you, Muthu.
And, Notion SO, do you have any ideas, sir? Did you practice or you got any prompts from the Notion.so, sir?
No, sir, I don't have ideas.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you, sir.
So, can I know what is your area specialization, sir?
Sir, I'm in education, and moreover, I'm in journalism and mass communication. And
Oh,
very
fine, fine.
recently, past 1.5 years, I am started learning all these things because I want to learn. I want to pass the message to the students, like school students, because they are the
Super.
one targeted, because they are going to rule the country. I mean, world next. So that because of that, one day I am continuously keep learning and doing a lot of work. Sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you
Oh,
very much.
okay, sir. All the best. All the best. Great.
Thank you.
You are a very
Sir,
impressive.
do you have your website or YouTube channel, sir?
I have both, sir. I have website and YouTube.
Yes, sir. Kindly please share so that we can contact.
Okay, okay, fine.
Please
Okay,
help us.
fine.
Thank you, sir. Thank you
Fine,
very
sir.
much, sir.
தேங்க்யூ சார். இப்பொழுது நன்றி சொல்லும் சமயம். முனைவர் முத்துலட்சுமி அம்மையார் அவர்கள் இப்பொழுது உங்களுக்கு நன்றியை தெரிவிப்பார்கள். அவர்களை அன்போடு அழைக்கின்றோம். Our honorable principal, honorable research person, respected IKC coordinators, as well conveners of this seminar, and respected faculty of this institution, and our beloved participants. Good afternoon to one and all here. Our esteemed institutions, Radio Linden Institute of Advanced Study in Education, IKC organizes two-day seminar sponsored by Tansky on artificial intelligence in education. Today we have session 3, the topic artificial intelligence in educational assessment. The research person, Dr. K. Tiago, Assistant Professor, Department of Education, Central University of Kerala, Kasaragod, Kerala. First, my sincere thanks to our Honorable Principal, Dr. L. Selvamutu Kumaraswamy. Sir, thank you, sir, for organizing this session 3, Artificial Intelligence in Educational Assessment. Our research person, Dr. K. Tiago. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your great explanation. We learn more from this in these sessions, especially your dedication in the field of education as a technology is a great experience for us to learn more from how to apply artificial intelligence in our educational system and evaluations. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And also we learned more tools, especially Papershala, like chat.com, everything. The tools help us as a teacher how to assess our examinations papers, as well as how to create interest among our students. That's very important. So thank you so much. We learn more different kind of information, especially in the classroom. As a teacher, it's a challenge for us how to identify appropriate evaluation tool for the students. That is important. So in the sessions, your experience and knowledge in technology helped us to address the challenges in educational evaluation and how to assess. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much
Thank you. Thank you
for
so
your
much.
presence and dedications. So much of information we learned. Thank you. The sessions ended with the resounding success for your experience in the field of technology. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
And my excellent sincere thanks to IKC coordinators and conveners of this seminar for organizing this wonderful session, Artificial Intelligence in Educational Assessment. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. This is a thought-provoking session for us to learn more from assessment and how we apply a different kinds of tool in education. Thank you, ma'am. And thank you, Dr. Rita Rani Mandal, ma'am, Assistant Professor of Education English. Thank you, ma'am, to welcome the gathering and address and introduce our great resource person, Dr. K. Tiahu. Thank you so much, ma'am. And our beloved participants, thank you, participants, actively participated and asked so many questions about artificial intelligence and how we apply in education, sir. Thank you, participants, for your enthusiastic participation in this particular session. Thank you so much. And thank you all our colleagues, all our students for cooperating us for these sessions. Thank you so much. We conclude my vote of thanks. We learn more. As a human being, we learn more and more from machine because machine is learning that as. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sir, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you to all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Can we wind up, sir?
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready to end.
Close the
Okay,
meeting?
bye.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Fine.
Thank you, sir. Hello. இப்பொழுது மதிய இடைவேளை 12:15 1 மணி வரைக்கும் மத்தியான இடைவேளை உங்களுக்கு மறுபடியும் அடுத்த செஷன்